wins of last year against North when they kicked 26 goals to win by 37 points at the MCG. Can they repeat the performance under lights? North, under new coach Wayne Schimmelbusch, had a great pre-season, making the grand final of the Foster's Cup. But the young Roos were outclassed by Melbourne in the opening round last week and will be keen to open their account.
As it was last week when North Melbourne tackled the Demons, knocked down by big Mark Lee. Ryan gets the first hand pass out. Onto Mitchell. Gets the hand pass back to Ryan. The Tigers moving forward, albeit slowly. Chance for Lambert. Mitchell couldn't quite get there. Opportunity for Rock for North Melbourne to try to clear the ball. And finally picked up by Darren Crocker. And the ball is over the boundary line in front of Bauer. We'll see a boundary throw in about 60 metres out from goal. Opportunity there for Mitchell, but it was missed.
One of the quickest players in the league, Michael Mitchell, and one of the best tacklers.
Boundary throw in, knocked down by David Cloak, past Larkin. Back it comes to Rock from a standing start, 35-metre kick. No one can mark the ball. In fact, the umpires played a free kick. It'll go to North Melbourne, and on the half-back flank it will be taken by Peter German. And of course, players this year can hand pass from a free kick. That was to Schwass. The ball is it out of mark or is it a free kick or out of bounds? It was a Richmond ball. Back up towards the centre square. Mitchell, he can steady and kick from there. Long kick. Will it go through? You ripper! It's a goal. First blood to the Tigers.
Well, back to the centre of the ground. That's a surprise, but well, they're a team of goers, Richmond. Early in the game, of course. There's Dean McRae trying to get in a hand pass. Number 19 is young Hamilton. Eventually it's Peter German from centre wing. Will he kick a goal? 40 metres out, he straightens up. He's a straight kick. What a great goal to Peter German.
Well, two great goals in the first couple of minutes of the... Back into the centre. Knocked away by Hepburn. And North Melbourne can come forward again here. Ball driven up by... That was kicked by McCarthy. It's a goal. Another one.
And a bit of feeling out there too. Number 3, young Anthony Rock on the right of screen there. Another youngster, Matthew Knights, who played a fine game against the Brisbane Bears. That's Anthony Rock now on screen.
Wearing Jimmy Cracker's old number, Pete.
Yes, and I noticed that Andrew Cracker is wearing
Phil's number,
number 8. Well, back to the centre. Oh, big fist. That was by Hepburn towards the half-forward line. It's socket off the ground. That was by Rock. The hand pass comes over to Larkin. Larkin sets it up for his forward now. Can they take a mark up there? No, they can't. Longmire in after it. Ooh, some strong work in the clinches there as Longmire has a pot shot at the goals. Back in front. And the mark has been taken by McCarthy about 8 metres out, almost directly in front. And I would say a certain goal coming up, Bernie.
Yes, and good play there by John Longmire setting that up. He used his body well. Put a lot of pressure on the Richmond defenders.
Well, a great start by North. They've already kicked 2. This guy has got a ton of talent, McCarthy, from Tasmania. Directly in front, lays back and pops it through for another one.
The one is Dale Waitman still playing, but of course he's not in the side tonight. Pickering's kick is a short one. Doesn't travel the required distance for a mark to be paid. A scramble develops still inside the square. The umpire's whistle has gone and the bounce will be affected. Just on the Tigers' attacking side of centre. Great start to this game here. Lambert seems to be okay. He got met pretty heavily as Larkin went for a hand pass. Now there's Lambert again. Last week as well, almost in the same time of the first quarter. Knights, short pass, couldn't find Egan. Mitchell, first to get to it, tries to get it back to Egan, couldn't do so. North Melbourne's defence pretty strong. Good knock on by Smith. Back it comes to Stevens. Stevens in turn up towards the centre square. Carey. 20-metre hand pass to Larkin. North's running players looking good so far. But the Tigers won't give an inch. And the ball is carted over the boundary line for Richmond by Bauer. And we'll see a throw in 65 metres around from North Melbourne's attacking area. 18 plays 6. Boundary throw in front of the MCC members. It comes to German, who's been brilliant so far. This is Rock, a centering kick, but not good enough. And the mark is taken down there for the Tigers by Bowden.
Bowden, of course, the son of Michael Bowden, who played in the Richmond Premiership side. He gets it out to Lees. Oh, good tackle by Carey. Caught one across the ear as he did the tackle. Good play by Carey. Sets it up for his forwards. Here they come. They charge at the ball. McCarthy tries to peel for the mark. Good play, too, to get on with it when he realised the umpire hadn't paid the mark. Tried to give the hand pass, and players pounce on the ball in the goal square.
Good work by Carey there across the half-forward line, putting the pressure on Lees, not allowing him to run out.
Richmond under enormous pressure. Lee will probably try and tap it through. He does so and puts it across the line for a behind to North Melbourne. So North are on 3-1-19. Richmond on one straight goal. And this is Hamilton about to bring the ball back into play. Only a young player, Greg Hamilton. They've got plenty of young guys playing tonight, Richmond. Now here's one of them. No, it's not. It's Brendan Bauer. I thought it was Matthew Knights at first, but Bauer goes towards half forward. It's thumped away by McRae. That was good play. Anthony Rock at the base of the pack. Players desperately trying to move it on. Lambert's got it at half forward for the Tigers. A long hand pass to Justin Pickering. Pickering straightening up from 50 metres. Sets it up for the forwards to take a mark. It's over the back with Cloak. Brayshaw's caught. Back it comes to Egan. Egan a quick kick. Pulled off the ball. Taken away by Swass. Good defensive play by North Melbourne as Swass heads out towards the half-back line.
And once again, Bernie, I think the lack of height in the Richmond forward line illustrated there.
Yes, and there's not a lot of mobility there either with David Cloak stuck in that forward pocket. But good to see Wayne Swass, the winger, right back, helping his defenders, getting the ball in the back pocket.
Wayne Swass, the winner of the Morrish Medal in 1987. Chance for Knights again. Loose ball. Justin Pickering takes the hand pass. Oh, steady. He's hit David Cloak with it. Gets it back to Mitchell. In turn on to Ryan. Ryan 30 metres out. Stumbles at the crucial moment. Grabbed it. He had the ball. Picked up by Stevens for North Melbourne. So some elementary errors being made on the Tiger forward line. Larkin with a lovely hand pass. He'll get it back again. It came from McCarthy, who's already scored a brilliant goal so far for the Kangaroos. Out in front of Lees, gets cannoned into by Carey. It'll be a free kick, don't worry about that. Lees out last week, back into the Tiger side tonight, and pressured into going across the ground. Larkin goes the spoil, gets it down to Stevens. 15-metre hand pass to Cracker, who also stumbles and fumbles, but he can make amends. That's the Cracker kicking style for a goal. Cracker's firsts. North Melbourne go further ahead at the MC.
Well, a great start by North Melbourne there, looking very, very impressive. That's Michael Pickering, a quick kick out wide. Lambert, very small side Richmond, but he's a class player, Lambert. Mitchell, a chance against Ross Smith. It comes to ground. Crocker's in after it. Here's Mitchell again. He's a very quick player and a very good player as he gets it out to Trent Nichols. Nichols trying to get around onto the left foot. Oh, they're putting enormous pressure on down there. That's great play, Peter German. Here he goes. He elects to kick it long instead of having another bounce. Cracker waits at the back. He's got support from Carey. A chest mark. He straightens up directly in front. He's popped it through for another one to North. This is great football. A start by North Melbourne. This is how they played in the Foster's Cup Series. Here they come again. Peter German, 50 metres out. A low trajectory drop punt. It's another one to North Melbourne. It's raining goals.
German set.
This coming up, Bernie, if they keep up this pace.
Back into the centre. Well, plenty of time for North Melbourne to possibly get 10 for the term. There's German. He's been the real catalyst this quarter, I feel. He's been a star. Rock. He's kicked a goal already so far. And Larkin, if he's been tagged, I haven't seen his opponent. Oh, he's missed. And booze for Matthew Larkin.
Yeah.
They might get dragged.
Poor Tigers would be shell-shocked, wouldn't they, after this opening?
How would you like to be coached now? What would you do? Honestly.
Well, I've got no idea what you do here, Peter.
You hope and pray, I guess. Hamilton brings the ball back in for Richmond. Thumped away by McCarthy. And it will get to the boundary line for a throw-in.
I really wonder how much a guy that dropped out last week, Mark Hepburn, dropped out before the game last week against Melbourne, and he's their best big man. Must have made an enormous difference to them.
Well, they're winning just about everywhere at the moment. Buckley overruns the ball. The hand pass comes out to McCarthy, who's kicked a couple. Cracker's kicked one. Centering kick under pressure, out in front of goals. Knight should gather for Richmond, does so with a long looping hand pass. It comes to Nichols. Nichols in the half-back flank, clear of Schwass. Back to centre wing. Chance for McRae to punch the ball clear. Tiger fans were looking for a free kick, but there was none there. Richmond badly needs some sort of momentum to get going, to see if they can get themselves back into this quarter and, in fact, back into the game. Ryan's hand pass intended for Lambert. Wasn't a good one. Plenty of mistakes being made. Hepburn grabbed. In fact, could have almost had a free kick. It's booted down by Stevens towards full forward. And North players running riot everywhere.
It's a pity that
John Longmire. Sorry, Bernie.
It's a pity the Richmond hard work is always let down with a poor, sloppy hand pass there.
Now, he could make it almost impossible for Richmond, even at this early stage. Has he missed, or is it a goal? He's got it.
8-2, plays 1 goal. What a start. And kicked off the ground by German. He's been absolutely brilliant. That's Bauer trying desperately to get it out of the centre. It's punched further afield towards the North Melbourne forward line. Again, there's Carey. He's going to be a very good player one day, that guy. They're very desperate tonight. Lambert, I think they got a shock last week, North. Here's young Anthony Rock taking the mark at 50 metres, and they're going forward again. Danger. The lead is on. He was held. That'll be a free kick. That was held from behind the play, Longmire. Poor play by Michael Thompson. He was grabbed by the jumper. Umpire right on the scene. And a shot from 20 metres out directly in front. There, you watch this. Did he hold him? Yes, he held him by the arm.
Pete, I can already tell you that is a record quarter for North Melbourne. It beats their previous best against Richmond, set in 1945 at Punt Road, when they kicked 7 goals, 3.
Longmire for his second. No doubt about it. It's another one.
So it's already a record quarter. Kevin Bartlett almost looking enviously into the North Melbourne box. What can he do? It's an avalanche of goals here at the G. Lee up high, loses out to Hepburn. And here they come again, North Melbourne, a chain of hand passes. The ball booted up by Wayne Schwass towards the boundary line.
And on a fairly tight angle.
Mark Lee palms it down, looking for support. Justin Pickering back to Nichols. Nichols' kick up towards the centre wing position. And there's a mark to the Tigers, taken by Pickering. Now a chance for them. Knights. Is that a mark or a free kick? Egan claims it. Brayshaw might get a free kick. Things not going the Tigers' way. He's gone short to Hepburn. He lays off the hand pass. Angus. Out and turn to Crocker. Crocker on left centre wing. Melbourne doing as they like at the moment. McCarthy, he's a strong mark. And as I said just moments ago, he's kicked 2 goals already. And they're creating the loose man so easily. And there's a good mark to Carey.
This is an absolute hiding.
They've got some talent, haven't they, North Melbourne?
This guy could be anything, Bernie.
He could be a champion, both those players, Carey and McCarthy. I think McCarthy could be a superstar one of these days also. But the poor Tigers, they just can't do a thing right.
Not at the moment. Carey coming in for his second. We've still got 11.5 minutes of the quarter to go. So, as I said, it's already a record quarter for North Melbourne against Richmond. And what's he done with that? It's a goal. Carey second.
Really helped those young guys out a bit. Here's Brian Lees. Oh, he's caught. That could be holding the ball. Umpire has paid that.
A very good decision, because Lees took on the North Melbourne player there, and the umpire was definitely right.
This is Anthony Rock setting it up again for his forwards. The ball hits the deck. Oh, it's socket off the ground by Nichols towards centre wing. McRae wrestling out there with Michael Pickering. He's grabbed when he didn't have the ball. It'll be his free kick on centre wing. He immediately plays on, swings onto the left foot. He's a real trier, Pickering. Up to the half. Oh, a clash of bodies there. David Cloak against Crocker. Crocker a little bit too skillful. Gets around Cloak with ease and drops off a hand pass to Angus. Angus, oh, this is good football by North, as we see another hand pass from McRae. He's tackled, though, allows Justin Pickering to take it away. Back goes Crocker. Brayshaw's there also. A hand pass finds Ross Ross Smith. They're backing up beautifully in defence. North Melbourne out to centre wing. Larkin with great skill leads it off the pack. Plenty of options by Larkin. Enormous skill as he eventually gives it to Rock with a hand pass. A further hand pass puts the North player under pressure. Could have been in the back. Umpire calls play on as we see a hand pass coming to Stephen Ryan. And Ryan with a long kick to full forward. They need someone to take a mark, and punched away by Brayshaw. Grabbed by Cloak. 35 metres out from goal, but it's a poor kick by Cloak, and the mark has been taken by Brayshaw in the goal square.
Brayshaw transferring play onto the outer side. You look for Schwass. Back to Crocker. You could almost sort of say that was Learising. But North Melbourne do get clear through Donald McDonald. Back up to the centre wing. No mark paid. Chance for the Roos. It was booted away by Liam Pickering. 3 Pickerings out there on the ground tonight. And the ball beating Thompson over the boundary line at the right halfback flank for the Tigers.
Michael Cloak with a great opportunity on the Richmond forward line to kick a goal. Only 30 metres out and didn't make the distance.
So it's going to be Lee against Carey. Lee wins it down. Knights, he's probably been their best player so far. Lees has had plenty of work to do on the Tiger backline. He's got 5 mates up there I think we could describe in the same words. Out it goes to Crocker. He's well shepherded too. Cloak making good use of the body. There's ample in that department. Larkin, he's been brilliant. Absolutely brilliant so far, Larkin. Look at that hand pass onto Smith. Didn't get a favourable bounce. Knights tackled well by Smith. And North Melbourne applying plenty of pressure. Justin Pickering had it and lost it. Lees too high the tackle. The umpire says play on. The Tigers do. Knights to Mitchell. Here they come now, the Tigers. Lee takes the hand pass from Lambert. Egan just hasn't got the height down there, and they're really lacking in that department. Snapshot for goal. And that came from Gale. It's one behind. And that's their first score since Mitchell scored the first goal of the match.
Oh, this is a trouncing, and the sad part about a game like this is for the spectators. So we see Brayshaw over the top to McDonald, and they've looked sharp and they've looked really fair dinkum right from the start of the game. There's Schwass doing some wrestling. Now the umpire might say he got into the back of his opponent. He did. This is Sean Bowden. No, it's not his free kick. Going further afield, Mr. Brendan Gale. Now this is the brother of Michael, who plays for Fitzroy, and their dad was an All-Australian player. He played in Tasmania, a famous name over there. Now there's Allison, back to Ross Smith. Towards the centre of the ground, Cloak has dropped a sitter there. Anthony Rock in after it. Peter German also. Rock has grabbed it. A quick kick to the forward line. Pressure again on the Richmond back line, but that was a very good attempt to mark. A little bit stiff not to be paid. That all nearly unloaded. Further afield, it's a chance now as we see it coming to Carey. That was from McCarthy. Larkin's there. Longmire's there. They've got tremendous backup support. Longmire over the top to Cracker. Andrew Cracker lines up. Is it another one? No, it's not. He's missed. So well, he's still got time to have a grin. He's very confident, Andrew Cracker, brother of Jimmy and Phil. 10-3 North Melbourne. Richmond 1-1 in an absolute hiding here at the MCG, and Richmond have made a change. Coming on is Naish, and off the ground for the Tigers has gone Craig Smith.
Well, might be academic, that move. German to Cracker. To Schwass. Well, they're doing this easily, North Melbourne. This will be another goal, and in fact it is. Or has he missed it? No, he's got it, Pickering. That's a goal.
11-3. That is an enormous score in one quarter of football. And there's still plenty of time to go. There's a free kick.
Well, Pete, it's their best ever quarter against Richmond in any quarter of football.
Well, it's been champagne football, and they've been aggressive. They've been tough. Here they come, rebounding again as a hand pass comes out to Brayshaw. Brayshaw wide. He's looking for Ben Buckley. Buckley over to McRae. Beautiful teamwork. This, the short pass is on. There's the lead, and there's the mark by Longmire. Oh, they haven't got a weakness, North Melbourne, the way they're playing tonight. They've kicked 11. Longmire from 50 metres. Lines up the goals. A booming drop punt. Is it coming back? This could be another one. Yes, it is. 12 goals to North Melbourne.
Longmire's third. It's a trouncing at the end. They've certainly bettered that very, very easily. So Richmond have really got to get a rattle on if they're to get back into this game. In fact, a super optimist would suggest they might be able to do it. Gale takes the mark at left half forward flank. Another young fellow with not too much experience. And the leader's on. Pickering takes it. And within kicking distance. Now they got first goal of the game to Michael Mitchell. And what a brilliant goal it was. They've only scored one behind since.
Seem to be talking about that first goal a lot tonight, Peter.
Magnificent goal. That's one of the best I've ever seen.
No monetary interest there, was there?
None at all. Michael Pickering directly in front. 45 metres out. That's broken the drought.
Permanent forward pocket. He's a big mark and can kick a goal, and they need a bit of goal-kicking power up there. As we see Angus trying to crash his way through the pack.
Would have been lucky not to be penalised there.
The Tigers supporters thought so.
Held to him, I thought, Pete.
Yeah, there's not a lot in that, but the umpire is elected to bounce. A number of players in there around the ball. Cloak with his experience gets it down, but little Cracker, well, he's going to get better and better as time goes on. Cracker over to Ross Smith. Beautiful pinpoint pass out to Rock. Rock immediately gets on with the game. He's found Stevens. Stevens again goes forward, and they get another one north. No, a good mark there by Nixon. A quick hand pass finds Justin Pickering. Oh, it's not their night, Richmond. Justin Pickering has proceeded to put it out of bounds on the full.
That's another of the mistakes I was talking about, Pete. They get the ball, they win the ball, they do the hard work. So many times the handball or the kick misses the target.
Anthony Stevens, very impressive in the night series. Now, Longmire up in front, gets it to ground. Cracker's there. A clever hand pass over the top towards goal. Pickering in front is grabbed. Taps it back. Still danger for Richmond because North have got it. There's Peter German with a quick kick. But it's taken away by Brian Lees. He's under enormous pressure down there at centre-half back tonight. The ball is at half-back. That was a very, very good mark. Over it goes. Further afield to Hamilton. Hamilton with the long kick up towards half-forward. Crocker goes back and takes a very easy mark at half-back for North. I think that was Pickering took that good mark. Michael Pickering a moment ago.
He's covering a bit of territory, isn't he? Smith. 50-metre defensive line for North Melbourne. Up towards centre wing, and Rock, he's played a good first quarter. Good attempt to mark. Knights grabbed by that same player. A hand pass comes out. It's a Tigers ball. Ryan takes it from Naish. At left half forward now for Richmond. It's driven by Michael Pickering up towards the square. But Smith, not reliable in defence, over to Larkin. One of the stars of the first quarter. He and German. And then again, I suppose that's being unfair because McCarthy, who's got the ball now, has also been brilliant on the forward line. So what's he doing down there? Chance for Liam Pickering to mark. Couldn't do so. Nichols, short pass. I think Ryan was going to take it initially, but Nash chips in. Back it comes. Nichols again at the circle. They haven't really gained much, Richmond, except they've retained possession. And the mark is taken by Tony Free, their best and fairest winner for last year. That's a shocking kick. I don't think any forward would be too happy to get underneath that. McRae. Oh, offloaded with a beautiful hip and shoulder. Nichols again from a standing start. Puts it to within about 20 metres of goal. Mitchell was the flyer. Brayshaw does the tidying up work. Over to Donald McDonald. Out to Cracker. And doesn't he look like his brothers? He's a real personality too, Andrew Cracker. I was talking to him a couple of weeks back, and he works for Melbourne University, loves his job, loves his football, Pete.
Oh, he's a good player. A lot of skill like his brothers, and, well, he's not playing on his brother's reputation. He's playing on his own, and tons of ability. Only a youngster. We keep forgetting some of these North Melbourne guys are only about 17 or 18 years of age, and he's one of them, little Andrew. And he's a bit of a mixture of Jimmy and Phil in a way. He kicks like Phil, but looks a little bit more like Jimmy and plays like him. Here's Larkin, the brilliant Larkin. Over the top to McRae. Further afield to Germany. He loves a run. One bounce. Will he have another one? No, he sets sail for goal. This could be another great goal. No, it just drops short. Longmire is the flyer and takes the mark, but he'll be on a very acute angle now. Was he off? And the umpire had blown time on.
So he would have brought it back anyway.
Yes, he has to go right round on the boundary line here. Now, he might look for the short pass, or he might kick it off with a banana kick, or he might run out in the left foot. He's gone for the banana kick. Don't tell me he's put that through. Let's see. Yes, it's another one.
Swans going left to